Hello, our lovely Girl Awakening listeners. Welcome to 2023. I'm Jo Hendy from the Sacred Sister Project.
I'm Amanda Parker of Mayala Organics.
Come with us as we journey into this week's Awakening episode.
I talk to a spirit. She comes in my dreams. She teaches me lessons.
Well, here we are. We've just had the most incredible time with you, Alicia.
Yeah.
Talking through your awakening, and you've been so beautiful and open and sharing
And gracious.
this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
So we've asked Alicia if she will give us the honour in bringing through her guides and channeling for us today, and she is going to, which we're so excited about. So we're going to just hand it over to you, Alicia, and thank you so much. And talk to you on the other side.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's really beautiful to share this space with you and to have the opportunity to share my guides with your listeners, because they are my favorite little friends, and I just love them. I love them so much, and I know that your listeners will, because you feel them. You really can feel their energy, and their love. They're just deep love for us. So I love to share that energy with you all. Yeah, it's like these wise grandma, grandpa kind of energies that will come through. So I was thinking I'll maybe bring through two of my guides. So one is Amaya, who is my healing guide that I spoke about. She's comes through, expresses herself more as a feminine energy. And then Goenga, who is my father spirit guide, the one that first came through at the washing line back then. Yeah, very kind of loving, wise elder guide. When he comes through, I don't know if you have this on YouTube or people only hear it. Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
So just warning that he contorts my face quite a lot. Yep. So I do look quite strange, but we haven't been able to work out a way for him to get on my channel any other way. So that's how it works, but just so that people know. So if you are watching, you might even just want to close your eyes, because it's a bit weird to see me as this white Australian woman speaking these different people energies through me. So yeah, we'll bring through Amaya first, and then we'll bring through Goenga. Amaya, I humbly request you please come through my channel. I open my channel entirely to you for highest and best. So we are on a podcast, Amaya, and I know that you understand what that means. And we'd be very grateful just for any message that you can share with those who connect with this podcast and happen to listen to it. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Such a pleasure to have this opportunity to communicate directly with those of you in human form. It is a treat, truly a treat. So, yes, always would like to share messages from our vantage point, from where we are no longer in the body, no longer walking our cute little feet on your realm. Oh, but truly, it is such a delightful time when you are in the human form, for you have so many opportunities, even just in one day in your realm, to see through your eyes so many things of wonder, to feel through your body all of the many and varied experiences, emotions, to experience, to taste, to eat, to drink, to laugh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, wonderful. Oh, to connect with other beings in this way. Truly remarkable. To feel the feelings, to hug, to kiss, and all the things of wonder. So it is a delightful time. However, we also appreciate that what comes with the delight is also hugs, which can create such difficult times for humans to traverse. Emotions can be strong. Feelings of not sure how one will get through this and that and this and that. So we are here, my darling. Oh, my darling, to remind you. Yes, you will not only make it through, but you will do so triumphantly, ultimately, because all of the experiences you have there, they are gathering more and more and more. Your energetic experiences that continue when you leave your physicality. You get to take with you like a recording. A recording of all of it. And you can sit back and you can play it back and watch it and record it. Not record it, rewind it, fast forward it. You can do it all. But what we truly hope for you is that whilst you are living it, not watching it back on the recording, you can be right there with all of your experiences. Not to miss it, my darlings. Not to miss it. Because many humans, and we say this not from a judgmental perspective, for we have lived and walked the path. And I was a slow learner. So. We know how ferocious it can feel at times. And we just want to remind you, you are fully supported. Tremendous efforts have gone into decisions made for you to come to experience your life, this very one. There are no mistakes, no accidents for all that you are experiencing. It is assisting you. It is assisting not only you, but the fuller tapestry of your realm, and thus connected to all that is and all that will ever be. So your journey, your experience, it matters. It plays a part in the exploration of creative nature, of the force of creativity, able to experience itself in such diverse forms, many and varied, of which you are one of them. So you are precious. Enjoy your time there. Extend your love, firstly through your own being, and then back out to others, that you get the joy of experiencing and walking through the path of your life. Wonderful. I shall pass over the baton to my good friend, my dear friend, Goenga, for he will very much enjoy communicating with you also. Thank you, and thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Alicia. Disconnecting now. Thank you. Thank you, Maya. Oh, yes, it is true. I very much will enjoy and do enjoy communicating with humans. Oh, I very much like humans. I enjoyed being a human and I enjoy working with humans. I enjoy very much the experiences that you all have there. I enjoy being a part of it. I enjoy working with you, Alicia. We have had many, many times where we have been able to work together, many lifetimes. Not so much in this arrangement with us in different realms. However, this is a new experience for our interplay of energies. So, messages for you, my friends, my human friends, humankind. Humankind. This is the key. This is the key. Humankind. To bring forth the kindness to each other, the compassion, the generosity of heart, because many humans are finding themselves in states of resentment, anger, disconnection, loneliness, all such things. Yes, they have their value to experience these things, but we want more humans to experience how it feels to feel connected to the flow of life, connected to the flow of their own life, and connected to the flow of other lives there for you. You see, you came for your own journey, yet many, many humans are experiencing life being dictated, so to speak, by all of the other humans around them. And this can build up this resentment, feelings of dissatisfaction within one's life, because one feels that they are not truly living their life for them. They are not truly living the way they want to, and thus handing over one's life to others. So we cannot tell you what to do. We can only make suggestions to place yourself at the front and center of your life, dear one. For you came here for your own experiences. You came here for your own learnings, your own lessons, your own growth. And the more this is avoided, and the more one's time is filled up with everyone else around oneself, the less that one tends to oneself. So our messages are often similar, basic messages, just to come home to you, to tend and care for you, to truly ask yourself, how do I want to live this life that I chose to come for? How do I want to be in the world? What do I want to experience? And truly to make it happen for you. Because there are not humans that will come and just make it all happen for you. It is you and only you who can do this. And it is never too late. Doesn't matter. You might be listening to this and think, oh, Goenga, oh, it's too late. It is never too late. As long as you continue to have breath in your human lungs, you have choices. You have opportunities each day for you. Wonderful. Thank you, Alicia. Ah.
And I am back in the room. Hello, friends.
Hello.
That was wow. That was so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So heartfelt.
Yes.
It went straight out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're just beautiful. Just like
Such a sweetheart, like
sweet.
She was like, and she was like,
Oh.
it was so beautiful.
Oh no, they're just love, like just that thing that we were talking about in earlier around that feeling of just someone just loving you and just wanting the best for you and wanting you to experience all of the things without their own kind of, no, you've got to do this for me and you've got to do that for me. They just like go and be free.
Yeah, which gives you then that certainty to go and do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, you know, hopefully there are a lot of people that have a person around them, a physical person that is there to love them no matter what. I mean, that's my wish for everybody.
Yeah.
Person. But you know, if not, then to know that there are these people that we can't see that are right there with us.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
So
and they know it all. They've seen it all.
Yeah.
Because no other human can ever really understand what you've been through. And even though we expect maybe sometimes people to and to empathize, but no one gets it, right? No one knows exactly what each person has gone through, but our team, they do.
Oh, I didn't even think about that side of it. That's really beautiful that you said that understanding. Yeah.
Because often as parents, like what I was just listening to you then, like often in the family dynamic, the unconditional part is if we're lucky to have loving present grandparents, the relationship they get to have with their grandchildren is they're free from the have tos that a parent gives, or you know, is kind of within. They get to play, they get to, you know, all the treaty things, and you know, you have that with your grandchildren. And then the child feels that freedom in the relationship, and just the love is the biggest thing. And definitely with Maya and Goenga, then you could feel just that freedom to be in your own space, but just know that love. It was really amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, and they love it. Like they're very funny.
Yes.
And light and
we get too serious. I realize then that we get too serious about it. Like, no, we need to be light and fun, and they're there to have fun and bring joy to us.
Because that's with the parents, it's like we're teaching our children what we've learnt and what we're fearful of for them. And we don't want them to repeat those lessons and things like that. Whereas what, you know, that feeling of it, you know, from your guides then was sharing. It's like, you know, don't be afraid, go and learn, go and experience it.
Yes. Yeah, it's so true. It's that tricky thing as a human, like humans trying to control all these things, and we've just got to let it go.
Don't trust. Amazing.
How do you feel now, Alicia? Like
good. It just feels like I've done a little like meditation.
Yeah.
You know, because when I'm channeling, I literally can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's not possible. So it's just kind of shuts down the thoughts and the mind in that way, and then just hands that over to them. Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Do you ever have people or beings, guides, your guides wanting to come through at once? Does it ever get a little bit like
no, because actually I didn't mention this earlier, and it's relevant for any of your listeners who are starting on the channeling journey. When it first all started, they were kind of just flying in whenever they wanted. And I didn't know what to do because it was a bit overwhelming. And so I had my Reiki master at the time, John Williams, come over, and I said, can you please help me? And he was just sitting back. He was laughing. He's like, oh, you're a medium, and oh, and this and that. This was kind of before actually the full washing line. This was just with the arms and things. And he said to me, you've got free will, and you need to put the boundaries around. They're so excited that they've made contact with you. So they're just like, whoa, and they're not necessarily thinking, oh, she's got to do this or that. So they were just flying in. And so he said, you've got to put boundaries around. And so I basically said, okay, everyone, listen up. I don't want you coming through unless I ask you.
Yes.
And so now they do not come through uninvited.
Yeah.
And I've got a gatekeeper guide who I didn't mention. So I've got a gatekeeper guide that they've told me about, but I've never communicated directly with, because the gatekeeper needs to be on the gate of my channel.
Standing post.
Yeah, that's right. And so this gatekeeper guide, seems to direct. But sometimes there's been a bit of like sometimes I've felt a bit of like Goenga and Maya, like both wanting to come through, and I've spoken, and it's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And they joke actually, they've joked with each other, because they've got these little things that they roll out, like little on retreats, will be like, oh, here we go, this is this story or that, and it's like, and one of them was like, I'm going to tell Goenga's story. Oh no, all right, I'll let him.
Oh wow,
they're very playful with each other.
Yeah, that's so good to know, and just makes it so much easier, doesn't it, to go, oh, they're still having a fun time. It's like, and they like to joke around still.
Oh, they're having fun. They are having fun. Yes. Yes.
Because when you were talking before about in the first part of the episode around your second grandmother passing, and needing to go so they could go and join the party, you're welcoming her and celebrating her.
Yes.
Meeting your guides, then you really get that sense of like, they're not here in this earthly realm, but they're in a space where they're having fun and enjoying interaction. And
and they're busy. Like even my nan, when she first came through, she said, I'm back at school. And she said she was learning this or learning that. And and that's the thing. Sometimes when we have loved ones that pass, humans want to stay connected, but it's actually like they're off. They're doing a whole new life now, and they love us and they want to fly in and say hello, but we don't want to like pull them and hold them always back, their energy back to earth, because they're off doing their next things, creating their next lessons, or potentially designing their next incarnation.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
That feels like something to look forward to.
Oh, so exciting. Yeah, we never die. This is the best. And that's a message they often will say, like, you never die. You are eternal and indestructible. We are indestructible. We're just changing forms. And I mean, kind of to blow our minds a bit more, they talk about the fact that, this is only one aspect of me that's currently experiencing this, and there's no space or time, and that whole other aspects are all experiencing different parts right now, all at once.
Yeah, we've heard that many times, and
that is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
contemplation.
It is hard for the mind to wrap itself around that, because we just so think that we're just this existence here, having the full experience here.
Yes.
If we only...
This is our awareness. This is our current piece of awareness. We have awareness of this piece.
Yes.
Right.
How do we tap in? I mean, apart from how do we tap into other aspects of ourselves?
The question is whether you even want to, because like we're here doing this, like you're here doing Joe.
Yeah.
Right. So I think sometimes we can get a bit caught up even on the whole past life journey thing and going in and da-da-da. It's like, well, you know what? Those lives, they had their purpose, and there might be some things that continue on through this life and things that we might want to play with that have relevance and things like that. But just very much, I think, just be focused on this life, and just also we don't need to control the other parts of ourselves that are living all other dimensions. Like they're doing their thing as well, and we're doing our thing, and just knowing that we're that kind of multidimensional and expansive just reminds us, like when you're going through something hard here, I'll often say, this is nothing, like compared to what I've traversed in other lifetimes, compared to what we've got through, like we'll be fine. This is it's all okay.
Now, just one last question.
Sometimes when I look at the castle, I look at those tiny little windows, and the rooms like aren't always that big. It's not like the velvet this and the lush that and the roaring fireplace, or the little huts with the holes and the things like that. That we, that we've lived through some very simple or very harsh conditions in the elements, things like that. It's castles. We have this image of it being like a princess land and everything like that. But even it just feels like such a different time and such a big experience to let go of, because as we're moving into these different resonancies and frequencies of the light that is around our consciousness and the new earth that we're all embracing, why want to be anchored down to all of that when this is available right here?
Yeah, that's right. Like we're right here, right now. So yes, we've had all of that and had those experiences, and can be good just to remind us, oh my God, this is actually a pretty easy life.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty easy life compared to some of the things we've had to go through. Yeah.
Okay. This will be, I think, our last question.
Oh, I don't want to.
I know. I'll have to get you back on another time.
I know. I'll have to come and meet you in the real one.
Yes, absolutely. Come to the sunny Gold Coast.
Yes.
I think we briefly touched on this in the podcast, the previous podcast, but why do you believe that so many people are now channeling? Like, why are they coming through now? We know there is awakening. We know all of that. But why is it? Why is it they're all coming through so prevalently now, more than ever?
So this may or may not be right, but my sense, and I don't even know if this has come directly from my guides, my sense is that energetically humans have gone on a bit too far of folly.
Yeah.
Right? And we have got too disconnected. And that we have free will here, though. So there's limitations as to all of the beings from other realms being able to just come in and readjust the energetic situation here.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of highly evolved beings who are coming to Earth and have been coming to Earth for decades to start to kind of assist from the inside out. To help kind of create all these light, not portals, but just like scatter, maybe grid point, maybe to scatter themselves around and to start to bring back that activation of that Christ consciousness, which is for me is just love, compassion. We are all one. Yes. That message to come back. So that we can keep this planet. So this planet is important for the tapestry of the universe. And we've been making decisions as humans that have disconnected ourselves from the planet. And potentially, if we keep going down this path, it's not going to be great for this planet.
Yeah.
So I feel that a lot of people are coming back online. The gifts are coming, that highly sensitive people, energies are coming. To start to work from the inside out, as well as support and assistance being given. And that's why my guide spoke about us being in the emergency department a little bit, right? And so getting that refresh. I feel so optimistic. Yeah. I think humans at their heart, at their core, once people kind of can work through the conditioning and realize the hypnosis that can happen here, and connect back with their true power and sovereignty, like this incredible experience can be had here, coming back to ourselves. So I think that as the energetic shift is taking place with Mother Earth, who's shifting her frequency, shifting her gears, we're all having more light coming through us having to purge things. And so then people's sensitivities and remembrance, there's a remembering that's taking place now that, oh, that's right, this is not just what I am, this human form, and that there's so much more. In fact, mostly what we see is not real. Like we're in like a holographic arrangement, but it has the laws of energy working here. Yeah.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
yeah.
It's I've heard something very similar. So it's so lovely to hear just another aspect, another viewpoint that's almost identical. Yeah.
I love that you have a beautiful focus around the community, and you've got your guides too. It's that coming back to, as you say, the remembrance, as we've lived our best times,
Grounding
and being in connection with Mother Nature and loving our earth planet,
yes,
in harmony with her. That's evident. Yeah.
So we all need to get our shoes off, get back to nature.
That's it. That's right.
And stop trying to please everybody, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And just, it's not selfish. We've all been told it's selfish, but it's the opposite. It's deeply honoring this reverent life that we've been gifted.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So just a little bit on top of that is like, because you've got the Global Soul Centre, you're offering retreats and you're doing different teachings around the space of what you have to share in your beautiful book. What's next for you? Like, you're coming back into, you shared, you're coming back into, honoring being grounded yourself, being in your family circle as a point of strength and replenishment for you and caring for your family. What is next for you as far as your purpose here with humankind?
So I had a vision back in 2009 before I actually started channeling. I had a massage and I saw a physical space which I saw as being called the Soul Centre. I added the word global, but a physical space that has different practitioners, like an organic cafe, a library, and a high energy frequency space for people to come and to kind of soothe their souls and connect with their souls and have different teachings and things like that. So I feel that will happen at some stage down the track. There'll be a physical space. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
And maybe all over the place. Might be Global Soul Centre in New York and the Global Soul Centre here, and just having these places where people can come and can commune and can sing together and can dance together and have rituals, and bringing back rituals. And for I'm really very interested in just teenage rituals as the coming of age and all of these things that we've lost. So just coming home to ancient rituals.
We're with you on that one. We're hearing you. Sounds so beautiful, so beautiful.
And we can see it, so it's real.
Thank you so much, Alicia, for joining us on Girl Awakening.
Thank you. It's so nice. I just feel like I love you so much, and I look forward to getting to cuddle you both in real life.
That sounds wonderful. Can't wait.
That's definitely happening.
Yes, let's do it.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for listening, and remember, all links to our guest are in the notes. Leave us some comment here or message us on Instagram how our guest today connected with you, or perhaps something you wish to share. A special thank you to the blissful Ksenia Luki for our theme song. Joe and I will be with you next week.
Bye.
Ciao.
She teaches me lessons, and boy does she sing. Her voice sways like a hummingbird, flies like a shooting star. She whispers, you were never born, so you will never die.